Hi teachers, in this video I will be showing how you can leverage Magic School and a custom tool to get writing feedback for your students and as well as score your students' SCR writing. So the first thing I'm going to show is how to kind of get to the point where you can put the unit assessment and the student writing into Magic School, and then I'll show you how to get that feedback. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my unit guide. I am going to find my assessment, and I'm going to come here and open the assessment. Okay. All right, here's my actual assessment. So when I open this document, it is going to have, of course, the key here. It has the short constructed response rubric, it has the extended rubric, and then it actually has the reading passage and all of the questions. Just kind of a heads up that I am going to be honing in on question 3 today to show you these steps. This is the SCR for this test. So I am going to download this test as a PDF by clicking File, Download, PDF. That is saving that to my computer. Next, I am going to go and I am going to find the SchoolNet test ID for this test. So I'm going to come here and open this up. And I am doing a 4th grade example today, so I'm going to navigate to 4th grade. And then I am going to find so I'm just going to find the test, and so this is the one that I'm honing in on here, 211861. And so now what I'm going to do is, after my students have taken this test, I want to download all of the responses to the SCR question. I just want that SCR question. So these are the steps to go into SchoolNet and get the SCR for every student on one document so I can score it and calibrate those scores and also get some really great feedback for my students. Okay, now I'm going to navigate to SchoolNet and enter that code that I just jotted down. So I'm going to click Assessments here, and here's that test code 211861, and I'm going to click Enter. Next, I'm going to go ahead and click on the assessment and click Score. Now, depending on your view, it's probably going to look different than mine. So if you click Locate a Section, you might only have your section. If you're a reading specialist, you might have all of the sections at your campus. If you have a different role, you might have to do these steps. So just keep in mind that yours might look a little bit different from mine here. So I'm going to go ahead and find a 4th grade teacher here and go into the section. The next step is click Buy Manually Scoreable Questions. And again, students have already taken this assessment, and in fact, the teachers already graded these, are already given the students the points. But I'm going to go ahead and click Export Student Responses here. And what that does is it actually exports a PDF of everybody's question 3, just question 3. So you can see that saved to my computer. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move right into Magic School so I can score these and really calibrate. So like if you've already scored them, this is perfect. Now you can calibrate and see how you scored them versus the AI. The AI is using the SCR scoring rubric. Also, it provides you with some opportunities to provide feedback to the student, including a script for a conference. So I am going to go ahead and launch Magic School from my portal. Everybody now has Enterprise Magic School, which means that it's something that Northside pays for, and so you are able to upload the unit assessments as well as the student names because all of our data is going to be protected just within Magic School. Okay, so to find this custom tool that we created for y'all, you're going to click the word Enterprise once you sign in, And then the tool we're focused on is NISD Elementary SCR Writing Feedback. I'm going to go ahead and click on that tool and click the word generate. The chat bot is going to open and it's going to ask me for a few things. It's going to ask me for the story, the question, and the student's writing submissions. What I'm going to do here is show you the easiest way to do this. So I am going to click on the paper clip here to upload. There are two items I'm uploading. I'm uploading the unit assessment and the student responses that I just downloaded. So here this is my unit assessment, and I'm going to hold Control and click on my student responses. And I'm going to go ahead and click Open. That is going to tell the AI, of course, the student responses, and then also it's going to have the passage that the kids were reading. The message you need to send to the AI is to tell it which question to hone in on. And remember, on the unit, I mentioned that we were going to be answering question number 3, which is the SCR question here. So on the chatbot, I'm going to type in just the words question 3. Again, I uploaded the student responses and the unit assessment. I'm going to click send message. And just for the purposes of this video, I went ahead and asked the AI to remove the student names, but since again this program is protected, you won't need to do that. You'll notice that here the AI is pulling out that the story is a bad twist, and this was question number 3, and then that there are 16 student responses here, and I do have that rubric attached here. And so you'll see normally it would say the student's name. This is the student's actual response to the question, so it's nice having it right there. This is the student's score and the rationale for the score. What's working is going to be just all of the things that the student is doing correctly. The gap is the reason why the student didn't get the full 2 points. Biggest move to improve is great for you to check out as the teacher to see how the quick little moment that you can help the student and provide that direct feedback. And then here is a short conference that the teacher could use with the student as she's explaining how the student can improve. And so you can see it's going to move on to student 2 and so on. And if you notice that she doesn't score all of the students, just go ahead and send a message and ask for her to score the remaining students. Every once in a while, she'll pause. There we go, and it will continue scoring the remaining kids. At the very end, what you're going to want to do, there's a couple things you can do. You can copy the whole thing, but the easiest thing would be to click this export button and click export to Google Docs, and you'll have that doc there, and it will be great for you to be able to reference during those conferences with your students.